What items do Stacey and I find we truly need for our homeschools? And do you need them too? Stick around to find out. First, we want to let you know that you really don't need anything in order to homeschool. You can make homeschooling as simple or extravagant as you want, and neither way is more right than the other. We also are not going to sit here and just give you a bunch of basic school supplies as these must-have items like pens and papers and colored pencils and all that sort of thing. What we're going to give you a list of are items that we just would not know what to do if we didn't have access to them anymore. So without further ado, I'll send it off to Jenny. My first must-have item is a Bluetooth speaker. This one is called the Bose Mini SoundLink Bluetooth speaker, and it is great, and I highly recommend this one if you're looking for one. My kids and I use this pretty much all day because we listen to audiobooks via the Libby app and Audible, and we also listen to podcasts. Feel free to check out my previous videos on audiobooks and podcasts that I recommend. What we like about this speaker is that it is really small, it's really easy to use. The kids always know how to turn it on and get it to connect to our old iPad that we listen to the audiobooks and podcasts on, and it's also really good sound quality. We actually have two of these, but honestly, I mean, they're kind of pricey, so if you just get one and you find a way to share it with your entire family, then that would probably work just fine. So what's another must-have item in your homeschool, Stacey?
One item that I use a lot is YouTube and some way to play YouTube onto our TV. So I've used various different devices. Right now I'm using a really old Apple TV. You can use Fire Sticks, you could use a smart TV, Xbox, whatever you've got to be able to play YouTube onto your TV, because I have multiple children, so I love being able to put the YouTube videos onto the TV and kind of use it as like this really smart whiteboard. YouTube videos are a great way to teach educational concepts to kids because you can have it at your fingertips. It's kind of like going to a library to search for information in a book, but instead of going to a book, you're gonna get like this video that's gonna teach your kids about whatever topic they want. If you need some recommendations for educational YouTube channels, then I made a video giving my top 10 recommended channels, and I'll put them in the card above. My kids and I love using YouTube videos to help enhance our learning throughout the school day. And now it's back to Jenny with item number 3.
My next homeschool must-have is my homeschool cabinet. This is the IKEA cabinet with the name of Hemnes, and it is absolutely perfect for what I was needing in my homeschool. You might remember my homeschool tour from last year. It was really, I had just like the bare bones items for homeschooling. I've basically revamped my entire system so that everything for my homeschool is in this very cabinet, and it is amazing. This fits all of my homeschool stuff in a really accessible way because it has like 2 cabinet sections on each side, and then it has drawers in the middle. So basically everything that we need to store can be stored really easily, and it's also very accessible by my kids. Since it's IKEA, it's actually relatively affordable, so it's only about $300, and that was the cheapest kind of cabinet that we could find anywhere. So if you're looking for something affordable, definitely check out IKEA's options. What else do you have to suggest, Stacey?
One item that really helps with my organization is going to be my turn-in box. Now, this box is nothing fancy. It's a little wire container that I leave on a shelf that's easily accessible by my kids. And whenever they finish something that's loose leaf and not in a workbook, I say, turn it into the turn-in box, and they just stick it in there. I don't go to it and grade it. I don't look at it because typically I'll grade things or look it over and check it before they're actually done. So it's already going into that box graded, but what it does is it gives me a spot where I know, hey, that's where all my kids' work samples are. So once I'm ready to go through their work, I just grab the basket and go through it, save some things and put it in a different file that I have, and keep those, and then just toss the rest and put the turn-in box back on the shelf. So it makes keeping track of any of their schoolwork that I might want to save really, really easy. Now let's hear about our 5th homeschool must-have item from Jenny.
I know it's not an item, but my next homeschool must-have is nap time.
I'm an Enneagram type 9, and sleep and rest and just chill out time is very important to me. So it's really important for me to create this time on the weekends when I'm not working. We usually do it right after lunch and it lasts for a couple hours. And it's not necessarily nap time, everyone go to sleep. It's more like just some quiet time for each of us to just take and just have some quiet, independent time, just relax, rest, regroup, so that once we're done with that, then we can move on with the day. I think that maybe sometimes adults don't think, oh, I could take a nap too, but that's what I try to do just because I need my sleep. So I try to nap when the toddler is napping. But like I said, it doesn't have to be actual sleep time. It can just be like relaxing. After nap time, we all feel so much better, so I highly recommend you taking this time just to relax. And now, our final homeschool must-have item is
a trampoline. Trust us, just get one and you can thank us later. Jenny and I both have large trampolines in our homes that we use for our kids to really just have some fun and get some energy out. And it's really crazy how much time they spend in, what are they, 12, 14 feet in diameter in this tiny enclosed space. But my kids will spend hours sitting on there. Sometimes it's a trampoline, sometimes it's a place where they'll take books out and read. Whatever the case may be, they love the trampoline.
Did any of our homeschool must-have items surprise you? Let us know in the comments below.
And if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe to get more homeschool content just like this.
See you next time!